Pressure exerted by the gas in a container. This P is equal to 1 by 3 m upon v square bar. Here 1 by 3, a half if 2 multiply. This will be the kinetic energy. So 2 by 3 half m v square bar upon v is the volume. Here half m v square is the average kinetic energy of 1 mole gas. Therefore, this will be the average kinetic energy per unit volume. So, P is equal to 2 by 3 into the average kinetic energy per unit volume. Thus, P is equal to 2 by 3 E. What is E? E is the average kinetic energy per unit volume. This is the relation between the pressure and the kinetic energy. Clear? Now the kinetic interpretation of temperature. After this we will study kinetic interpretation of temperature. एग्जाम में आता है कि explain the kinetic interpretation of temperature. Kinetic interpretation of temperature. Of temperature. Here, kinetic interpretation of temperature means how the motion of the gaseous molecule depends upon the temperature. It means how the kinetic energy is affected with the temperature. So, kinetic interpretation of temperature, already we have derived a formula P pressure exerted by the gas in a container. P is equal to 1 by 3 m 1 by 3 m upon V, here V square bar. Already we have derived it. And the kinetic interpretation of temperature, here we can write as Pv is equal to 1 by 3 mv square bar. Here Pv, by the ideal gas equation, Pv is equal to RT. By gas equation, Pv it is equal to RT. So this RT it is equal to 1 by 3. Here we can write as 2 by 3. And the half mv square bar. We can write it is the average kinetic energy of 1 mole gas. So you can write as 3 by 2 RT. It is equal to half m v square bar. Half m v square bar. This is the average kinetic, this is the average kinetic energy of 1 mole gas. Average kinetic energy of 1 mole gas. Average kinetic energy of 1 mole gas. Therefore, the average kinetic energy of 1 molecule, ये 1 mole gas का मतलब पूरे एवोगैड्रो नंबर का है. Therefore, average kinetic energy of 1 molecule. Therefore, after this, we will write as. Have you noted it? Note down. RT. It is equal to 2 by 3 half mv square bar. Here. Therefore, the average kinetic energy of 1 molecule of gas, 1 molecule of gas, 1 molecule of gas, it means it is capital M, we will write as the half m v square bar अपॉन n इट इज इक्वल टू 3/2 r अपॉन n t। हमने एक मॉलिक्यूल के लिए एवरेज के लिए हमने डिवाइड कर दिया एवोगैड्रो नंबर से। ये पूरे 1 मोल का था। एक मॉलिक्यूल की जो काइनेटिक एनर्जी होगी हियर m अपॉन n मास पर यूनिट मास पर molecule. Here we will write as this implies that a small m v square bar it is equal to 3/2 r upon n को kb कहते हैं, बोल्ट्जमैन कांस्टेंट kb t kb it is the बोल्ट्जमैन TZM a Boltzmann constant. Try to understand. This is equal to Boltzmann constant. Try to understand. Half mv square bar it is equal to. This is the average kinetic energy of one molecule. This is average kinetic energy. मतलब E. It is average kinetic energy one molecule या per molecule it is equal to 3/2 kBT। Thus it is the half mv square bar it is 3/2 kBT। This is the average kinetic energy of one molecule. It is equal to 3/2 kBT. It is constant. It means the kinetic energy totally depends upon the temperature. Here kinetic energy of each molecule, here after this you will have to write it. Thus we see that the kinetic energy of each molecule of the gas depends upon the temperature, of each molecule of the gas depends upon the temperature. It is independent of the pressure and volume. Here you see, it only depends upon the temperature. It means if the temperature increases, then the kinetic energy also increases. If the temperature increases, then the kinetic energy also increases. This implies that if the temperature increases, then the kinetic energy also increases. Average kinetic energy is equal to 3/2 kT. मतलब it is independent of even the mass से भी independent है. Average kinetic energy it is equal to 3/2 kBT. मास कुछ भी हो, अगर टेम्परेचर अधिक है तो वेलोसिटी काइनेटिक एनर्जी उसकी बढ़ेगी. So E is equal to 3/2 kBT. And here also we can write as V square bar. It is 2 to cancel out. So you can write as 3 kBT upon m. Clear? V square bar is equal to 3 kBT upon m, and thus V RMS, इसको अगर दोनों तरफ स्क्वायर रूट ले लिया जाए तो व्हाट विल हैपन? दिस implies that इसको कहते हैं V RMS, रूट मीन स्क्वायर वेलोसिटी. ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड. मीन स्क्वायर वेलोसिटी मतलब स्क्वायर करके उसका एवरेज ले लेना, इसको मीन स्क्वायर कहते हैं. और उसका स्क्वायर रूट ले लिया जाए उसे कहते हैं रूट मीन स्क्वायर. वी स्क्वायर बार अब तक मतलब मीन स्क्वायर था. हमने रूट ले लिया तो रूट मीन स्क्वायर, और इसका रूट मीन स्क्वायर इसलिए लिया जाता है कि किसी भी गैस की जो एवरेज वेलोसिटी होती है वो जीरो होती है, क्योंकि हर डायरेक्शन में मूव करती है, तो एवरेज वेलोसिटी पर्टिकुलर डायरेक्शन में जीरो होती है। लेकिन एक्चुअल प्रैक्टिस में जीरो तो होती नहीं, तो उसका हम स्क्वायर करके तब मीन लेते हैं। तो ये इसलिए हम इसको रूट मीन स्क्वायर वेलोसिटी, दस रूट मीन स्क्वायर वेलोसिटी इट इज इक्वल टू 3 kBt upon m, and this implies that VRMS is directly proportional to root T. VRMS is directly proportional to root T. In other way also we can write, it means VRMS is directly proportional to root T. It means at the absolute temperature the velocity will be zero. This implies that, note down, this implies that at the absolute temperature, the velocity VRMS it is equal to zero. VRMS is equal to zero. Thus, the absolute temperature is that temperature, thus absolute temperature is that temperature at which the molecular motion of the gas stops. The molecular motion of the gas stops. This is the kinetic interpretation of temperature. In other way, we can also write that P is equal to 1 by 3 m upon v square bar. Here Pv it is equal to 1 by 3 m v square bar. So 3 Pv is equal to Rp. We can write as 3 Rt upon m. It is v square bar. You can write it. Pv is equal to Rp. इससे मल्टीप्लाई करो तो वैल्यू हो जाएगी 3 Rt अपॉन m. इट इज v स्क्वायर बार, एंड दस v स्क्वायर बार इट इज इक्वल टू 3 Rt. तो v इट इज 3 Rt अपॉन m. अगर हम स्क्वायर रूट ले लें दोनों तरफ तो दिस विल बी VRMS. It is 3 Rt. It means in terms of the molecular mass, atomic mass, we can also write. Actually यह एटॉमिक वेट होता है. जब एक मोल का मास लेते हैं तो एटॉमिक वेट आता है. तो ये वैल्यू हमारे पास हो जाएगी 3 Rt. तो V that is 3 Rt upon m. It means we also get a relation. VRMS is equal to root 3 Rt upon m, and this also implies that VRMS is directly proportional to root T. तो यहाँ से भी हम एक रिलेशन पा जाएंगे कि VRMS is directly proportional to root T. Verification of gas law on the, after this we have to study verification of gas law on the basis of kinetic theory of gases. Verification of gas laws. Here, verification of gas laws on the basis of verification of gas law on the basis of kinetic theory of gases. Kinetic theory of gases. KTG भी लिख सकते हो. Kinetic theory of gases. सबसे पहले बॉयल्स लॉ. बॉयल्स लॉ होता है केटीजी मैंने काइनेटिक थियरी ऑफ गैसेस. अब उसको थोड़ा शार्ट रुकना भी लिखना समझ आ रही बात. सो वेरिफिकेशन ऑफ गैस लॉ ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ काइनेटिक थियरी ऑफ गैसेस. बॉयल्स लॉ वी विल वेरीफाई द बॉयल्स लॉ. Here, according to kinetic theory of gases, the pressure exerted by the gas P is equal to 1 by 3 m upon v square bar. Here, at constant temperature, V square bar is constant. Okay, guys, at constant temperature, V square bar is constant. Since V square bar directly proportional to T, you know it. अगर टेम्परेचर कांस्टेंट है तो वेलोसिटी भी कांस्टेंट होगी ना. दिस इंप्लाइज दैट P if this means velocity is constant, m is constant, and 1 by 3 is constant, you know it. At the constant temperature velocity तो constant हो गई, मास कांस्टेंट ऑलरेडी है ही है, 1 by 3 कांस्टेंट है. दिस इंप्लाइज दैट P इज इनवर्सली प्रोपोर्शनल टू D. इज इट क्लियर? एंड दिस इज द Boyle's law यही है. एट कांस्टेंट टेम्परेचर दिस इंप्लाइज दैट PV इज इक्वल टू कांस्टेंट. PV इज इक्वल टू कांस्टेंट. दिस इज द Boyle's law, that is at constant temperature. Thus the Boyle's law is verified on the basis of the kinetic theory of gases. Is it clear to all? This is the Boyle's law, that is at constant temperature pressure of a gas is inversely proportional to the volume. At constant temperature pressure of a gas is inversely proportional to the temperature. Now the Charles law. Boyle's law is clear. Charles law देख लेना. Have you noted it? Yes, sir. Boyle's law means at constant temperature the pressure of a gas is inversely proportional to its volume. Is it clear to all? Boyle's law. Next, the Charles law. Here Charles law. According to kinetic theory of gas, T it is equal to 1 by 3 m upon v square bar. Here you see we can write as v is equal to 1 by 3 m upon p v square bar. Is it clear? And at constant pressure, you see this. At constant pressure, here we find that at constant pressure, V is directly proportional to V square bar. Volume is directly proportional to V square bar. Here you see at constant pressure P is constant, M is constant, 1 by 3 is constant. So V is directly proportional to V square bar. Here and V square, this also implies that V square, V is directly proportional to T. Here we will write as V square directly proportional to T. Already we have derived the mean square velocity directly proportional to the temperature. Then V is directly proportional to this temperature, and this is the Charles law. Have you studied the Charles law? Yes, sir. Commissioning पढ़े होंगे. So V is directly proportional to T. This implies that this is the Charles law. This is Charles law. That is, note down, this is Charles law. That is, at constant volume, at constant pressure, the volume of a gas, at constant pressure, volume of a gas is directly proportional to its absolute temperature. Directly proportional to absolute temperature. Second, Gay-Lussac's law. Gay-Lussac's law पढ़े हो? What is Gay-Lussac's law? At constant volume, pressure is directly proportional to temperature. Here you see, according to kinetic theory of gases, P is equal to 1 by 3 m upon V square bar. At constant volume, you see this, at constant volume, we find that at constant volume, P is directly proportional to V square bar. Everything is constant here. And P is directly proportional to T, as we know that V square bar is directly proportional to T. This is the Gay-Lussac's law. This is Gay-Lussac's law. Thus we can say, at constant volume, the pressure of a gas is directly proportional to absolute temperature. Pressure of a gas is directly proportional to absolute temperature. Avogadro's law. Pressure of a gas is proportional to its absolute temperature. Is it clear to all? Yes, sir. Avogadro's law. Anyone knows about the Avogadro law? Note down, according to Avogadro's law, equal volumes of all gases under same condition of temperature and pressure, under same condition of temperature and pressure, contain equal number of molecules. Same condition, temperature and pressure, same conditions of temperature and pressure contain the equal number of molecules. Contain the equal number of molecules. Here suppose two gases A and B having the same pressure, so P1 it is equal to P2. So we can write as half M1 V1 square bar upon same condition means same volume. Here half M1 V1 square bar it is equal to हाफ M1 N1 भी लेंगे क्योंकि हमने मान लेते हैं कि N1 मॉलिक्यूल इसका लिया हुआ है तो M1 N1 इट इज हाफ M2 N2 V2 square bar upon V. Here we see that half V cancelled out, since half M1 V1 square bar it is equal to half M2 V2 square bar, it is equal to 3/2 kBT. Already we have derived it. half M1 V1 square bar, each molecule की जो काइनेटिक एनर्जी होती है that remain constant 3/2 kBT. कोई भी मॉलिक्यूल हो दैट इज मास जो भी हो, मास और वेलोसिटी उसकी जो काइनेटिक एनर्जी होती है दैट इज इक्वल टू 3/2 kBT. इट मीन्स हियर हाफ वी कैन राइट हियर हाफ M1 V1 square bar we cancel out into N1 it is equal to half M2 V2 square bar N2 V कैंसिल कर दे दोनों तरफ से तो ये वैल्यू जो हो जाएगी दिस इज इक्वल टू 3/2 kBT. दिस implies that we can write as 3/2 kBT. It is equal to 3/2 kBT. Here it is N1. It is equal to 3/2 kBT N2. So this cancelled out, and this implies that N1 is equal to N2. N1 is equal to N2. Thus we see that number of molecules in gas A is equal to number of molecules in gas B. Thus we see that number of molecules in gas A is equal to the number of molecules in gas B. दोनों में सेम मॉलिक्यूल है. सिमिलर कंडीशन में अगर डिफरेंट गैसेस हों तो उनके मॉलिक्यूल्स की संख्या सेम होगी. All the gases will contain the same molecule. Graham's law of diffusion. अगर दो गैसें रखी जाएं सेम वॉल्यूम में, सेम प्रेशर और सेम टेम्परेचर हो, ऐसे केस में जो गैसें कोई भी गैस चाहे हाइड्रोजन हो चाहे ऑक्सीजन हो कुछ भी हो, उन गैसेस के जो मॉलिक्यूल्स की संख्या होगी वो हमेशा सेम होगी. इट मीन्स इन द सिमिलर कंडीशन सेम टेम्परेचर एंड प्रेशर इन सेम वॉल्यूम, इफ टू गैसेस आर केप्ट they will always have the same number of molecules. यही हमने किया है कि सेम प्रेशर है, मासेस दोनों की डिफरेंट है, दोनों की वेलोसिटी भी डिफरेंट है, बट टेम्परेचर इज सेम. तो वी कैंसिल्ड आउट एंड thus we see that half mv स्क्वायर. हमने बताया कि एक मॉलिक्यूल की जो काइनेटिक एनर्जी होती है दैट इज इक्वल टू 3/2 kBT. काइनेटिक थ्योरी ऑफ इंटरप्रिटेशन. सो ये वैल्यू हम यहाँ पे पुट कर देंगे. तो कैंसिल आउट दिस इज N1 इज इक्वल टू N2. यही हमें मिल जाता है. नेक्स्ट ग्राहम्स लॉ ऑफ डिफ्यूजन. ग्राहम्स लॉ ऑफ डिफ्यूजन. heard the name of Graham's law? What is Graham's law? Anyone know? केमिस्ट्री में पढ़े हो? केमिस्ट्री में था रहा है नहीं रहा है. Note down. This law states that the rate of diffusion of a gas is inversely proportional to the square root of its density. Inversely proportional to the square root of its density. Clear? Square root of its density मतलब डेंसिटी अगर कम होगी तो डिफ्यूजन अधिक होगा, मतलब हल्की गैस तेजी से भागेगी. इट मीन्स here since the pressure according to kinetic theory of gases P is equal to 1 by 3 m upon v square bar, you know it, and m upon v it is known as the density. So P is equal to 1 by 3, clear? Here rho v square bar. Suppose the two gases having the pressure P1 and P2, and P2, then P1 it is equal to 1 by 3 rho 1 V1 square bar. Other gas pressure P2 1 by 3 rho 2 V2 square bar. Here see, in steady state, note down, in steady states P1 is equal to P2. In steady states P1 is equal to P2, then what will happen here? 1 by 3 rho 1 V1 square bar is equal to 1 by 3 rho 2 V2 square bar, and here 1 by 3 cancelled out. So V1 square upon V2 square bar it is equal to rho 2 upon rho 1. Is it clear to all? V1 square bar upon V2 square bar is equal to rho 2 upon rho 1. Since therefore V1 upon V2 means VRMS, and it is VRMS, it is equal to root rho 2 upon rho 1. We get this relation, and this implies that V1 is inversely proportional to V, and V1 is inversely proportional to square root of density, and the larger the velocity, larger will be the diffusion. Therefore, R1 upon R2, it is V1 upon V2, it is equal to root. This will be the relation. Rate of diffusion, वेलोसिटी जितनी अधिक होती है रेट ऑफ डिफ्यूजन उतना ही अधिक होता है. तो R1 upon R2 is equal to V1 upon V2, it is equal to root 2 upon rho 1. Clear? क्या हो गया है? बस आप कर दो. अभी है डाल्टन्स पार्शियल प्रेशर लॉ.